I deserve punishment for my actions. Each time I took a photograph with my phone, its flash made the school walls shine a bright heavenly white. This was a place for solitude, only she and I, not another soul to be found. I just can't stay away. I was acutely aware that the hand in which I held my cell phone had begun sweating. Oh, not this guy. The guy I used to like a lot when I was younger. And my breathing had become uncomfortably heavy. And my cat's coming in here, so he might meow. I was getting steadily more excited, and it was all because of her. A perfect flower, brightly adoring the wall with its myriad colors, such was the parted female form spread before me. When I first encountered her, it took me several moments to comprehend what I was seeing. I'd never beheld a person with such grievous injuries before. I'm not even certain the word injuries would apply in a situation like this. What state of mind could cause someone to do this to another human being? I was certain this action had been wrought by human hands, largely because both of her arms had been nailed to the wall with construction-grade linchpins, based solely on the dug-out abdomen, seemingly without the use of tools, the intestines lying on the floor, the smashed eyeballs, and the exposed jaw. One might think she'd been torn apart by wild animals, but the linchpins and the faint traces of bloody handprints were here and there proved otherwise. And yet this bold, finely crafted display of her body shows a clear will and a fiery passion on the part of the archer. The blood that splattered far and wide shone in my flesh like a bright red flame, and whole chunks of my flesh were sewn about like flower petals. This flayed, estranged corpse, with arms outstretched and nailed to the walls, brought to mind images of Jesus nailed to the cross. Oh my goodness. But she was even purer than that. There was no self-sacrifice here, no lesson to be taught. Whoever did this clearly had fun with it. They enjoyed killing her. They enjoyed destroying her. I suppose there are animals who kill not for food but for sport, leaving the carcasses of their prey behind. Of course, even intelligent animals like the lion, monkey, and dolphin can be subject to occasional exclusionism and abuse within their ranks. Yet only humans possess the capability to turn their violent impulses into art. Can that truly be all there is to it, though? My internal monologue had become soliloquy, if only for a moment. What was it about this girl that fascinated me so? Witnessing the aftermath of a murderer's actions did prove a certain freeing sense of childlike helplessness to be sure. But why had she, in particular, stricken my fancy? This whole school is like a veritable corpse party. Oh, they said the name! I've seen so many other bodies since I've arrived here, but none like hers. The moment I first laid eyes on her will stay with me always, not just the sight, but the smell too, hanging in the air like steam after a hot bath. This game is really proving this guy is such a weirdo. Like, I knew he was, but come on. She was young, junior or senior high age, but that's about all I could determine. Her uniform was tattered and soaked through the blood, and there was no student ID name tag to be found. The only reason I believed her to be a she, in fact, was due to the presence of makeup, bag, and ornament, tortoiseshell jewelry box on the ground nearby. So I don't have the slightest clue who she may be, so why am I so drawn to her? Please tell me who you are. The alarm on my cell phone sounded as if in answer. Oh dear, is it already this late? A production of The Barber of Seville was airing on the MHK Educational Network that evening, and Mayu had asked me to record it for her. Being away from my TV at the time, I set a few reminder alarms on my phone to sound at regular intervals beforehand. Mayu was most renewed renowned for her love of sweets and accessories and such, and I often wondered if anyone else knew how much she enjoyed the works of Rosany. We need to find Mayu. She's lost without me. Ah, bright and beautiful Mayu, beloved by all who knew her. I was the only one aware of the weaknesses that lay within her heart, therefore I was the only one who could truly protect her. Speaking of weaknesses, I wonder what's become of Mashida's little sister. There he is. I certainly enjoyed chasing her around earlier. Gave her quite a fright. I adored watching her run for dear life. It was an act befitting a psychopathic pet of... Bro, yet I am no such thing. Then why did I glean such joy from it? Because... Bro, what the... Oh my goodness. In this game, he gets more disgusting. Because in the other game, he's already weird, but he just only really likes, as I remember, dead bodies. But now he's saying these things? Dude, therapy is... Well, in Japan, it might be a little different, so actually, I'll take that back. I simply found her frail, cowering countenance to be irresistibly precious. The sight of an overwhelmingly weak person standing before me, utterly helpless and alone, elated my very soul. The sensation was nearly oh my goodness, orgasmic. Yet this was a friend's sister. For all the torment I'd caused, I certainly intended no harm. The perceived threat I presented just spawned such panic and horror within her that I couldn't help myself. Thinking back upon it still makes me smile. I swear, it feels like there's another me slowly and steadily awakening within. No, this isn't right. This isn't who I am. Could it be that this nightmarish location is messing with my head? No, it's showing the real you. Indeed, this wouldn't do at all. If I were to return to the real world with Mayu and the others without first disregarding this new me, I would no longer be able to live the way I did before. Mayu would think you're a creep. I suppose I'll need to erase all the pictures and movies I've stored in my phone, including hers. Alright, episode 5. Here we go. It's been forever since I played this game, so sorry about that. Emi! Tanako! Anybody at all? Is anybody there? Alright, now I'm gonna finally say my intro. So, hello everyone, my name is Peep Peep, and welcome to Quartz Party, Book of Shadows. Like I said, it's been a while since I played. I actually don't remember the last time I played. It's probably been over a month, because I've been playing mostly Undertale and Deltarune fan games. It's just stuff like that. So, and the Sky season is over, so I feel like I can play some other games now until the next one happens. So, yeah. I have 2 more episodes after this one. Crap, my phone! Is it okay? Damn it! The strap broke? Nobody in here either. Where did everybody go? What is that in that thing? Hard to believe we were just in the student council room. I guess that Shachiko charm is what did us in, huh? This wasn't just some ordinary school building. Some fellow student council members and classmates and I did that weird ritual, and then I passed out. I thought maybe it was an enema or something. But when I woke up, I found myself in this thoroughly disturbing place, and my friends were nowhere to be found. At first, I thought maybe this was just Tonoko playing a prank on me, but I quickly realized that it went far beyond that. I got angry, I screamed, I cowered and feared and begged anyone who could hear me to stop doing this, but immediately I was just talking to air. This all felt like a bad dream, and I prayed in my heart of hearts that that's all it was, because I knew I wouldn't be able to stand being in this horrible place alone. All alone. I just wanted to see someone, to be with someone. I just wanted someone to call my name. An 11th grader at Byakuyan Senior High School. I serve as clerk for the student council. Right here, everyone, right here. What is this? A decaying human head has been forcibly crammed to the top left cubby. It mustn't have been easy to make it fit, as there are tiny pieces of flesh and scalp tissue all along the frame. Who would have done something like this? You know, when I first saw my first body here, I couldn't stop throwing up. But I think I'm starting to get desensitized. I just hope the others are okay. And Try to leave. The door's frozen in place. Okay. Damn it, the windows are the same way. What the hell is going on in here? I'm not going to accomplish anything by staying in one place. I need to keep looking for my friends. Alrighty. Oh, it already did it for me. Cool. Who's there? It's me! Where are you? We were in the same hallway, but separated by a huge hole in the floor. Still, I finally found someone. A classmate of mine from 2-4. After being alone in there all this time, finally a friend. I could barely contain my experience. Oh, he's so cute. I'm so glad you're alright. Oh, I remember him from the first game. Well, from the other game. You too! How are you holding up? You're not hurt or anything, right? No, I'm just fine. How about you? Where are the others? I wish I knew. I only just woke up, and I'm still trying to figure out how I got here. No kidding. We were all in the student council room, right? So, how come we're in a run-down school now? Did someone carry us here while we were unconscious? That's the only explanation I can think of, but can't imagine anyone actually doing that. Yeah, they'd have to be pretty sick, but then, well, have you seen what's in here with us? The dead bodies? Yeah, first time in my life I've ever seen a real deal. I've seen the real deal, but I was about ready to piss my pants when I realized what I was looking at. Ew, come on. I'm serious, this place is so not safe. We need to find Kizami, Fiori, and the others, and get the hell out of here. He carefully inched closer to the hole bit by bit, then took a good long look inside. I'll bet. I mean, you're in the baseball club and you're good at sports, or so something like this should be no problem. There's no way I'd have to be a track star to clear that. Well, you'll never be one with that kind of attitude. Man, you don't mince words, do you? Wouldn't expect anything less of you, though. Anyway, I'm going to go try to find some other way around. What? Wait? You stay here, Mitsuki, in case anyone else shows up while I'm gone. You don't need to be in such a hurry. Why don't we stay here for a little while yet? Don't leave me alone. I guess I can be kind of a pain in the ass sometimes in class and student council meetings alike. I'm always trying to take charge. I suppose I'll have to be all docile and sweet like Emmy if I want to be treated like a lady. Out of range, damn. Right when I need it the most too. The time display on phone read 29:09. Well, that's certainly not right. Maybe it's got messed up when I dropped it. Wow, why is it past 24 hours? What? It's like over a day. That's really weird. He's taken for an awfully long time. I sure hope nothing happened to him. Hey, anybody there? Over here! Over here! Is that you? Oh! Thank goodness. I was looking all over you. It was Hamasto, a classmate of mine and the student council president. He always had a scowl on his face and dug his heels into the ground on everything, but right now his cold absence was as welcome as could be. I'm so glad you're right! Wait, wasn't that exactly the same thing I said to him? I really need to get some new material. I'm sorry, you caught me right as I was starting to panic. I mean, oh. Slow down, this isn't like you. Are you saying Kensuke is here too? Yeah, he was on the other side of that pit, and since he couldn't figure out how to cross it, he just ran out to find another alternate way around. I see you jumping the gun as always then. Have you found anyone else? What about, Tohoko? I'm afraid not. Oh, no, or them either. I just keep not saying their names because they're hard to pronounce. Well, Kizuyami is probably fine by himself. What? Oh. You might be right. He's strong in body and strong of will. I doubt even a place like this could bring him down. At any rate, once we've reunited with Kirizaki, we should We should make finding the others our first priority. Maybe we should try to find an alternate route around this pit ourselves then. Is that really such a good idea though? What if Kirizaki gets here after we've already left? Then he'll wait for us, and if we set about finding our own route, there's a good chance we'll run into him along the way. And it might happen upon the others too. You're right, we can't just stand around or we'll never get anywhere, and I have to admit, I am worried about Toko and the others. Me too, we have to confirm the safety of everyone from Bakudan as soon as possible. The door to the art room is locked up tight. Okay. Okay, so we can't go that way. Is there anything here? Nope, nothing here. It's fine. Go over here then. Music room? Let's see what's in here. First things I noticed when entering the room were a stack of candles and a box of matches right in front of my eyes. And someone left these behind? These look fine, as long as they're not too damp. They should still be perfectly usable. Come on, flame. I struck one of the matches along the side of the box, and a small red flame flickered into being. I popped up one of the loose candles and placed a burning match head against its wick. It may not be much, but hopefully if someone comes into this room and sees this candle, they'll know there are other living beings in here with them. I decided it would be best to make the remaining candles, to take the remaining candles and the box of matches with us, just in case we needed them. Cool. We got candles and some matches. Yep. There's a row of awards and plaques on one of the shelves here. Among them sits a small rectangular box. What could this be? Take it out of the box. The cabinet's glass door is locked. Maybe there's a key. Look, there's something in there. Something small is firmly jammed between the two of the keys on the piano. It seems to have been wedged in with tremendous force, making it impossible to move either of the surrounding keys. Yeah, there's definitely something in there, but I don't think we'll be getting it out anytime soon. We need something to fit in the tiny space between the keys in order to pop it out. Okay. Oh, there's something over there. There's a body. It's a comparatively fresh corpse. Based on size and uniform, it looks like to be the body of a female junior high school student. Her throat seems to have been torn out, resulting in copious amounts of blood, not only on her uniform, but pooled along the floor as well. Her mouth, too, is hanging agape, and she has no tongue. What was used to cut her apart like this? Her student ID is bloody, but still legible. Koyo Girls Academy Middle School. Okay. Is that a key? A memo pad, presumably belonging to this deceased girl, is lying on the ground near her body. It looks like she was using it to chronicle her experiences here in the school building. The letters are written in pink ink and are easily legible. I did the Sachiko ritual with Nozomi and the others, and then all of a sudden I was out like a light. When I came to, I was here surrounded by corpses. I can't even say how many times I vomited. I want to go home. We three have to stick together. If we don't, I think we're good as dead. Like that high school student we met yesterday. There's nothing left to eat in here. I think we've been here a week now, but it's hard to say for sure. I really want to take a bath, and brush my teeth too. The three of us talked it over and decided to eat that dead body. It was tough and bloody. It tasted so wrong. And Reina soldered through, but Nozomi threw it up. He came again. Now, Nozomi was injured. Now she'll just get in our way. Reina was crying, but I was just hungry. Nozomi's not coming. I think she's been killed already. Oh well. If Reina comes, I know what I have to do. Ooh, did she eat them or something? There's only one of them. There were words scrawled above the portraits on the wall. It wasn't an accident. It was suicide. the school covered it up. The seal must be undone. This tragedy must not be allowed to spread any farther. And I think that is it that we can do. Wait. Look, there's something in there. Oh, okay, no. That's just the piano. So, let's get out of here. Let's check the staff room first. Maybe there's like a key in there. The door to the staff room is locked up tight. Oh, there's a ghost right there. There's a corpse here that almost seems to be resting against the wall, or perhaps it was propped up post-mortem. It looks to be the remains of a male senior high school student. His wrists and ankles are bound with wire, and there also appears to be a copious amount of wire around his neck. His name tag... Is that a ghost? Like, for real? Crap, this isn't good. My legs are shaking. You're still alive, aren't you? If you don't want that to change anytime soon, then take my advice. Trust no one. Not a single person. Alright, sounds cool. Thanks, man. Aw, man, it's locked. Darn. Okay, so we will go to the exit now. Let's see what's over here. Oh. We were already over here, weren't we? Oh, there's something in there. Okay, well, sorry for skipping that. I just thought it was the same thing. Let's check it out. I can definitely see something in his mouth, but I don't think I can, you know. Allow me. Definitely not a fan of maggots crawling all over me. He dug around inside the mouth of the severed head for a few moments and finally withdrew his hand. He was gripping something tiny between his now foul-smelling, discolored, and dully glistening fingers. Ew. Here, I've got tissues. Thank you. It seems to be a key of some sort. Ooh, the key now. And thoroughly wiping all of the maggots and bits of rotting flesh that item Fury produced from the head that on that classic look of an old copper key. Cool, cool, cool. Nothing else really. Same with what I was saying with what's going on in here. There's numerous indoor slippers stowed in the cubbies. They appear much more old-fashioned than the other were commonly worn in modern elementary schools. Alright, so that's it. Let's go back real quick to the music room. Okay, so now we can get in here, I'm pretty sure. Take out the box. It won't let me get in there. I have a key, though. Oh, man, that sucks. I guess the key isn't for that, then. Oh, well. The boys' room entrance is completely boarded up. There's no way to get inside right now. It's thoroughly decomposed corpse. Based on size and uniform, looks like to be the body of a male junior or senior high school student. There's a Stu 90 name tag on his blazer. There's a mirror of agony and torment that can drive a man to madness with a single touch. Cool. Let's go over here then. We're going down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. Why is the boys' bathroom on the second floor and on the top floor and whatever? They're like on different hallways. The girls' bathroom entrance covered in protective charms seem to be shut up tight. There's a ghost in there then. It looks to be something written is written here, but the lettering is so faint to be illegible. Dang. Okay, let's go over here then. Maybe it needs the key over here. The door window are frozen in place if they're okay. Dang. There's a bucket. Looks to be a bucket probably used by the custodian for mopping the floors. There's nothing inside. Good. It's kind of nervous. There'd be something in there. Okay, what do I do now? Hold on. Okay, so okay, now let's try to get in here. The art room, by the way. So we went back around, now we're going to the art room. The door's locked. I wonder if that key we found will work here. Use the old key. Alright, it's a match! Let's go in then. Alright. It's faint and almost invisible from a distance, but there appears to be a painting of a white rose on this canvas. Maybe it's just water stain. I like to think it's a white rose. There are quite a lot of objects on these shelves, and it is yours, but every one of them is fixed in place, and if they're all decorative accents. Accents, alright. Anything important in here? There's a plaster model of a human arm on one of the shells. Maybe it's used for sketching? The fingers are all stained red as if covered in blood. What the hell is this? It doesn't look like paint, does it? It's still... Ooh. It's a palette knife. Place it beneath the canvas. This seems like something we might be able to use. Let's take it. It's mine now. You never know, something like this might come in handy. Acquired palette knife. Yeah, it's mine now. It's a portrait of a girl with long black hair, but her face has been completely bolted out with red paint. Ew. Scammy. What's going on? Why is this so cold? I've got a bad feeling about this. We should get far away from here. We're not done looking, though. I guess we are. Okay. Now what? Okay, so... now we have to go all the way back to that one area. The music room, I mean. Because we have a palette knife. Use that. I keep it for myself because I'm an artist. But I don't really paint stuff ever. So, see? Hey, what about that palette knife you found in the art room? Let's try it, of course. Why would I not try it? He took the palette knife in hand and started digging between the keys of the piano with it in an attempt to dislodge whatever was stuck. Ooh. It took a lot more effort than expected and created an unpleasant scraping sound that kind of hurt my ears, but ultimately... Alright, I got it. It's a key, totally different shape and size than the one we used to open the art room too. Fikori handed me the small key, which I immediately pocketed. Is it for this? Let's use this. Take the box out. Can it let me in here now? Let's try using the key we found on the piano. The key turned without any resistance, and the heavy glass door opened right up. I removed the rectangular box from inside and marveled out the feel of the wood. It was made of paneonia, making it smooth and lightweight. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Doesn't seem dangerous or anything. Hope he didn't just jinx us. I wouldn't worry, even if there's a bomb in there. I'm sure we'd be able to handle it just fine. Isn't that supposed to be the girl's line? I couldn't believe I just laughed. I guess Fiori's overtly serious deadpan reactions had become a source of strength for me. Can't believe and describe how grateful I was to just have him there. He was like a pillar of strength. Within that mind, fearlessly opened the Polonia box. Inside, wrapped in silk, was a small wooden board inked with calligraphy. Yeah, I cannot say words. What is this? It looks like the kind of thing you'd see at somebody's grave. Exactly what it is. It's a wooden grave tag, a kind of protective charm. It's the sort of thing that they burn at Buddhist cedar stick ceremonies. I wasn't particularly well versed in Buddhist practices, but in a place like this, any sort of protective charm seemed like a good item to have. Okay, so let's see what I gotta do next. So now we're just going to the girls' bathroom. So we have that charm thing now. The atmosphere feels heavier than here than I thought it does anywhere else. And the door is covered in protective charms. It seems to be shut up tight. It's not even locked, it just won't open. Maybe we can use that grave tag we found to get inside. Try it. The writing on these paper charms really does look pretty similar to the writing on the grave tag, but what are we supposed to do with it? Maybe try chucking it at the seals? Sounds like a good way to get cursed. How about we just set it on the ground nearby instead? Fear already did exactly that, and after only a few moments there was a noticeable change in the air. Then all of a sudden, the grave tag emitted a bright blue light, and the door was engulfed in flames. Grab the whole building, it'll burn down! No, wait, look. I'd already turned to run, but at Fiori's urging, I turned back, and I have to admit, what I saw was defied my expectations and explanations as well. The flames weren't actually engulfing the door, but rather just the protective paper charms affixed to it. The door and the wall and the floor were untouched. After several seconds of burning, the paper charms were completely vaporized, and the flames thoughtfully vanished as if they were never seen even there. The protective charms were gone. The girls' restroom door now stands wide open. Let's go inside. Okay. What is that thing? It's a body hanging from one of the ceiling beams, swaying back and forth ever so slightly. It's completely decomposed. By judging by the uniform, it's probably a female junior or senior high student in life. Ooh, behind a swinging corpse is a conspicuous hole visible in the back wall. Is that Sayako? And all around on it, all sides were graffiti, exactly the kind you expect to find in a public lavatory, from dirty drawings for a good times. Call me, I'll be waiting for you. Dead cat in class 3's locker. I'm watching you from above. From 3A loves. Japanese student's teacher, Mister, just die already, you pervert. There's a name tag on the girl's uniform. Oh, no, I guess it's not her. It's locked from the inside, it won't open. There's a tiny hole in the door. What's this? Maybe we can see inside from here. Let's peek. Maybe we can see what's in there from this hole. Come on. Put my eye up to the hole. Jump scare? And saw the telltale glint of another eye staring back at me from within. What is it? There's somebody in there. Was looking back at me. What? That can't be. You don't see any feet along the bottom of the stall, right? Let me have a look. Fiori ducked down and peeked in through the hole exactly as I had. Oh! What happened? Are you alright? Fiori! No, you're joking, right? He fell onto his side as soon as I could see his face. I noticed that his right glasses lens was cracked and his right eye was bloody. Sorry, that's kind of funny. On closer inspection, I noticed a round hole in the lens, as if a small stick or a fat needle had been instantaneously driven through it deep into his eye. Please stay with me. There was no hint of a response. He just kept subtly convulsing as if he had been electrocuted. How had this happen? What was going on? Boys aren't allowed in the girls' room. What? What? What did you do? The stall door opened, revealing the little girl with an eerie blue glow about her. She looked to be around grade school age, a 5th or 6th grader maybe. One of her eyes had been completely pulverized, but her face showed no indication of pain. Rather, it had a certain stoic quality to it. It was unreadable. Mostly disturbing of all, however, was the object she held in her right hand. It was an awl or an ice pick or some such thing, with a bloody dripping blade. Are you the one who let that boy in here? Oh, wait, Before I even had a chance to answer, the girl leaped from the stall with blinding speed. That's not allowed. And I died. Reaching as quickly as I could, I threw my arm in front of my face and almost immediately felt the ice pick blade pierce right into it. Not just once, but twice, 3 times. It dug deep into my arm, my palm, my shoulder. So stop, it hurts! I had to run, but she wasn't about to let me. She just quietly kept hacking away, working her way up and down the entire length of my arm. Bit by bit, my skin and flesh was chipped away until finally the ice pick completely penetrated my palm, began boring into my cheek. Eventually my ear was hacked apart, and then I was scalped so thoroughly that I could hear the sound of my skin peeling away with my remaining ear. There was nothing in the world but pain at this point. I couldn't focus on anything else if I wanted to. My vision was blank. And honestly, I couldn't tell if it was because I had my eyes closed or I simply didn't have eyes anymore. I only knew for sure that I was still being hacked apart because I could hear it. The pain gave no indication, as it was already omnipresent. I begged for mercy several times in vain before I finally just started praying that this agony would come to an end. God, please. I'll endure whatever the trials lie ahead with open arms if you'll just save me now. I beg of you, please make it stop. Yep. Sad, sad ending for me. Nope, let's not do it. Okay. The water in the basin is brown and thick. The drain must be completely stopped up. What now? That's all I can really do, I think. Oh no, there's another one. It's locked me inside. It won't open. Hold on. Okay, so what I did was I went to the this hall right here. So, okay. I'm gonna look at this body. It's a thoroughly decomposed corpse. Looks like to be a male junior high school student, except he's got no head. Oh, what's this? It looks like the key from an old-fashioned wind-up toy. It's just an old wind-up key. But what is this wind-up? It looks like it's about the right size for a toy, but in this place you'll never really know. We might as well take it with us. Then we may come across whatever it attaches to at some point. Somebody stole my head. Give it back. Maybe I can be some help to you if you do. But what should we do? Good question. I never did believe in the paranormal before, but after everything we've seen in here, I don't think I can be skeptical any longer. That's what I mean. I'm asking if we should help this person with this problem or not. What do? We need to find our friends, but this poor soul, it has a lot worse than we do. Let's help him out. Well, he does seem to be in quite a bind. If we can do something for him, I see no reason we shouldn't. Yeah, I agree. Maybe if we do, he'll help us find a way out of here. So now we're gonna go back to... I think it's this. It's the second... the floor below us. Whatever. And then we get his head. I think it's from here, right? There it is. There's his head. A decomposed human cranium. There it is. Based on what's left, facial features and the cuts of his hair is likely middle school student. Looks like about the right age, but... Are you alright? Simply standing in the presence of the severed head was turning my stomach. The foul stench of decay was absolutely overpowering. Even in this low light, I could easily see maggots crawling all through his eye sockets, his nose, his mouth, and all over his skin. They were everywhere. I can't handle the smell. It does seem like he's been dead for quite some time. Are we really going to carry this back to that spirit, like, with our hands? I think I prefer not to do that. Let's see if we can find something to put it in. Okay then. Okay, I feel kind of silly, but it's actually over here. There's the bucket. This might work, don't you think? Let's take it. It's old and rusted, but it seems sturdy enough. We got the old bucket. Now let's go back over here. And let's put it in there. Yummy. Looks like about the right age. Okay, you already said that. So we're using that bucket. Let's try it. It looks like it'll fit. Yeah, I'll do the honors. You hold the bucket, okay? Okay, thank you. No problem. He used his hands to dig out the head of its cubby hole and plop it into the bucket. The maggots, sensing that something was amiss, suddenly began pouring out of its various sockets and climbing all over the new rusted metal home. Here, I still got some tissues left. Thanks, I really hope I never have to feel anything like that again. Okay. We found it. It's your head, I think. Please take it. My beautiful head, my beautiful face could become so rotten. Damn those maggots. I'm so ugly now. I can sympathize. There are many others who've been killed here just like you. We're going to need to get in contact with the police and have whoever did this arrested. Are you pitying me? Do you feel sorry for me? No, that wasn't my intention. I apologize if I offended you. No, you think I'm wretched. You think I'm ugly and dirty. You don't ever want to touch my body again, isn't that right? I don't like where this is going. I agree. I think we need to distance ourselves from this place. It's because you're so alive. That's why you turn your noses at us dead people. Arrogant creatures. Why don't you come and join us? Did we die again? I'm going to hand you over to the others, and they're scary and intriguing, frightening. Where? Fikori? Fikori? Where are you? Maybe he's passed out somewhere. I know. I'll try relighting a candle. Jump scare. Oh no, we're here again. My surroundings were far different than I'd expected. I seemed to be in some sort of hallway underground. There was a chill in the air, both literally and figuratively. The smell that wafted about was both musty and gloomy somehow. Fikori! Fikori, wake up! We're somewhere underground now, and it feels really dangerous. Come on, wake up, damn it! Fikori? Oh, that scared me a bit. His eyes are wide open, but he gave no response. Looking a bit closer, I noticed that his neck had been severely twisted. He was staring right at me, but his body was facing the other direction, and his half-ape jaw was completely motionless. He wasn't breathing. No, this can't be happening. Come on, it's not funny! And then there were footsteps. Somebody's coming. What do I do? Run. No, this can't be good. I have to run now. I'm sorry. Wait, please. Oh, I should have stayed. No. What is this place? An old airhead shelter or something? Oh. No, don't be afraid. I ran away from him too. You got a lot of blood on you. What happened? And who is this bad man who kills people? I don't know. He's a big man. He killed 3 of my friends. I'm the only one who got away. Oh, sounds like you've been through a lot. I'm looking for my friends right now, but if you'd like, you're welcome to join me. This place seems really dangerous, and to be honest, I'm a little scared by myself, so please? Thank you. Aw, so cute. It's a lot more complex down here than I thought it would be, only if I had a map or something. This way, lady. This way. And here. You sure you know your way around? I've gotten used to it. Huh, come think of it, I haven't even asked your name yet. Sachiko Shinozaki. What are you doing? What am I doing? She's calling me, isn't she? What kind of room is this? I couldn't decide if it looked more like a pre-war medical faculty or a meat processing plant. The stench was overpowering. Not only was the smell of rotting flesh everywhere, but the air was stale and thick. The room seemed to have no ventilation to speak of whatsoever. My eye was first drawn to the blood splatter table, then the many other instruments, all stained with dried blood and sprinkled liberally with viscera. And then I saw it at the back of the room. And oh god, is that... There was definitely more meat processing than medicine going on in here. What I saw was literally a pile of human remains, every one of them flayed open or torn apart. It was almost like a stack of discarded butcher scraps. No, what the hell is this? God, oh god. See people you know in there. Which ones? I'll give them back, or part of them anyway. There you go. Let it all out. You'll feel better. Why? Are you calmer now? Then let's begin. Oh no. What do you plan to do with me? Whatever it is, don't stay away. Everybody's always says that. But it's not like it ever works. Hey, half-wit, catch her. There you go. Now string her up. The large man seemed intent on obeying Sachiko's every command. He drew near me, slowly and robotically. There was no motion, no sense of urgency, just a man walking across the room to do his job, like it or not. I have to run. If he catches me, I'll be... Get back! Playing tag? The exit is over there, but can you make it? Get back! The man's movements remained slow and evenly paced, but there were only so many places to flee in a room this small. If I got tired before he did, I'd be finished. My only hope was to get out of this hall before what happened. The two of us glared at one another for a few moments from across the dissection table, and then as soon as he made his move, I leaped on the top of it. I'd underestimated just how slippery the table might be. With its thick layer of blood and fat, I quickly spilled off the other side onto the floor. My legs and hindquarters were soaked through with blood and untold number of people, but I didn't have time to think about that. Adrenaline gave me the strength to stick my landing, and I managed to keep running without skipping a beat. Almost there! I was in the home stretch. For a couple more steps, anyway. A sharp pain suddenly shot through my leg as it touched the ground. I immediately fell into a heap. That hurts! My right leg was now firmly impaled with thick, sharp metal spikes. I'd been caught in an old-fashioned bear trap. The kind that's got 2 rows of metal shark teeth. Metal shark teeth lined up on the other side, inconsistently snapping up as soon as any weight is applied in the middle. The thing was designed to catch bears and tigers, so what hope did a human have of escaping it? It hurts! It hurts! You dumb bitch! How many dozens of victims do you think I've killed here? People sure don't getting smarter as they get older. Everybody always gets caught by this. But then I don't ever let my prey escape. Stay back! Stay back! I swallowed my pain and started grabbing whatever I could get my hands on. Dirt, bones, anything, and chucking at the encroaching giant. It was the only thing left for me to do. I was out of options. The man's foot came down hard on my left leg. It immediately contorted unnaturally and went limp, and I could see a pointed shark of bone jutting out from a bloody hole in my sock. My leg! You broke my leg! Next, the man wrapped both arms around in chains. No, stop, please, it hurts, no! As he pulled on the chains, my leg muscles also tightened around sharp metal spikes and compound fracture. The pain was literally unbearable. In my half-conscious agony, addled state, I was just barely aware of being raised into the air by my arms on some sort of pulley system. Why are you doing these horrible things? Just let me go home. I won't tell anybody about this. There's no need to worry. You see, you're about to experience horrible agony and then die. Why? Why me? Why not some person I've never met from a foreign country? Oh my goodness. Why does it have to be me? You sure have a beautiful skin, lady. So you'll be the filed fish treatment. I'll peel every last bit of skin from your body, starting from with your face. Sachiko began approaching me with a broken off part of an earthenware pot in her hands. No, God, no, 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 no. It's so springy. If I wear this, it'll look more grown. I look more grown up. An intense pain shot through my entire face. An undigital primal scream escaped my mouth unwittingly, as if I were throwing up blood. But not a living soul was around to hear it. There was absolutely no way for me to resist any more. All I could do was lie limply, strung up along the wall. I could feel my skin getting peeled away. Some time amongst the throbbing, shooting, burning, electric agony coursing through every nerve ending, overseen by the girl's sneer, I lost consciousness. The very last thing I saw before lapsing into eternal slumber was a familiar stripe of skin being flapped about merrily in Sachiko's hands. It was my own face, perfectly laid from my head, staring back at me with blank eyes, and flanked by Sachiko's overly delighted grin. Another wrong ending. But I think I'm going to end this episode off here. I'll, do the rest later. So thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, everyone.